My dear brothers and sisters, we need to understand a few words or sentences in today's gospel before we can even pause for a reflection. First of all, we must know that Jesus had come for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. In other words, for the Israelites, for the Jews. This is whom Jesus had come specifically for. Here was a Canaanite woman. So she was an outsider. She wasn't a Jew. And here she was approaching Jesus to perform this healing on her daughter. Then Jesus speaks about the house dogs, a reference to non-Jews. This was a term that was given to those who did not belong to this chosen race. And therefore it may seem as though this was a rebuke from Jesus. But he was only using a term that was being in use at that time, referring to non-Jews as house dogs. Now, if we understand the context, if we understand these sentences, it becomes easier for us to understand this gospel text. Here was an outsider, first of all, coming close to Jesus, breaking a law already, because she was not a Jew. Then she's pleading with Jesus to heal her daughter. And Jesus turns a deaf ear, perhaps on purpose, to see what's coming next. And then the disciples plead on her behalf. And that's when Jesus gives his first statement, saying that I was sent only for the lost sheep of Israel. Then the woman comes back, pleading with Jesus, kneeling at his feet, once again saying, Lord, you can help me. Recognizing an outsider, recognizing Jesus as the Lord who can bring healing upon her daughter, which was already a shame to the Jews who had Jesus in their presence and still couldn't recognize Jesus as the Lord and Messiah. And then what sounds like a rebuke, it's not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the house dogs, is only perhaps an instigation to this woman. Go on, I want to see what's coming next from you. And then she says, yes, sir, but even the house dogs can eat the scraps from the master that fall from the master's table, the leftovers. Don't give me what you are come to give the rest of the Jews. Give me the leftover and I will be happy. There's a lesson for all of us here. First of all, faith. A faith that is a persistent faith. One doesn't give up that easily. 3 opportunities perhaps to just give up and say, I don't think the Lord is going to work this healing on my daughter. 3 times that this rebuke came across to her, but yet she was persistent as far as her faith is concerned. Second, a lesson in humility. Even though it appears from the outside on reading this text that she was humiliated by Jesus, which was unintentional, yet we can see the humility on the part of this woman, approaching Jesus, knowing that he and he alone can make her daughter well. Realizing that she was going against every other law and perhaps this big barricade that was built between the Jews and non-Jews. My dear brothers and sisters, there will be moments in our own lives when we will tend to give up. Times when we've been asking Jesus for something or the other and it's not happening. What's happened? Jesus is turning a deaf ear to our plea. Is he just ignorant of what we are going through, our circumstance and our situations? And I think the Lord is inviting each one of us, first of all, to be patient. Secondly, to be persistent. Thirdly, to grow stronger and stronger as far as our faith is concerned. Not giving up that easily. I believe that the Lord doesn't want to give us something now. He wants to give us something even better at a later stage. And therefore we need to keep trusting in Jesus, having complete faith in him, knowing that he alone can indeed help us. And that should be our persistent plea, like the woman in today's gospel. God bless, and do have a Jesus-filled day.